In today's video, we are going to be decluttering and organizing some spaces that I have seriously let get out of hand. If you're excited to get motivated to declutter and organize with me, give this video a thumbs up and let's get into it.
Always happens. It always happens.
Hello and come on in. I am so excited to have you here, and we are going to just go ahead and jump in, get this recycling here in my laundry room slash pantry area slash recycling area. I have seriously let the recycling get out of hand while working on other areas in the house, and so today is the day we are going to finally tackle this mess and then some. But before we get any further, I want to hear from you. I want to know what brings you by today. What are you getting into? And I hope you all have had a great week and a great weekend. And let's go ahead and get everything set for a great week ahead. I try to take my recycling once a week, but this was definitely one week that I had skipped a trip, and so it felt really good to get all of this clutter out of the way because it was really getting on my nerves. But now I'm going to sort out all of this laundry into loads, and in the background we are going to be doing laundry. I did try to do some Snap Magic clips of me doing the laundry, but I ended up messing up those clips and didn't film half of them. So anyway, just an overview of the laundry area. I wasn't gonna do much more than just the decluttering part, but we end up getting a little bit further than that, and so let's go ahead and get started. A successful Snap Magic clip to move all of that stuff out into the kitchen so that we can go ahead and get the stuff up on the shelf and sort that out on top of the machines. First, I wanted to sort out anything that really didn't belong in here as far as the DIY stuff for the house, paint and stuff like that. I wanted to go ahead and move that upstairs to the hallway closet so that everything that's in here actually serves a purpose for this room. So I'm just checking the expiration dates. I happened to notice the hydrogen peroxide was expired, so that definitely reminded me to check the rest of those. And we are just going to get everything decluttered in these bins and then get the bins all washed out. So that first bin is where I keep all of my ingredients for different homemade cleaning products, as well as the fabric dryer sheets and the iron. And then this next bin, I keep all of my cleaning supplies that don't go in my cleaning caddy, and then also things like light bulbs and extra duster pads and things like that. And then also my hangers for my hand washing or clothes that can't go in the dryer. I also keep pet necessities in this little box that you can't hardly see there. And we also store pet food in the laundry room. But now we're going to go ahead and wash out all of these bins so that we can get them dry and put back together. There were some scuff marks in the bottom of this bin that I decided to take the time to try to get them up. They didn't all come up, but baking soda was able to get one of them out. And then we also have some sticker residue from the label on here, and we're going to use some lemon oil to get that right on off of there. My laundry room bins are probably my favorite bins because they are the most cohesive bins that I have in my house.
We met at Borders, told her she'd take me back. I'll be more supportive.
You guys know I got to have my jams on, and I was definitely feeling like dancing on this day. And that song has been a go-to for me lately. I don't know why. That one gets me so pumped. It's a All of the Lights song by Kanye West and Rihanna. While those finish drying, I'm going to go ahead and tackle the aftermath of the declutter and get everything where it needs to go. Most of these things need to go upstairs, and I am going to go ahead and add all of the light bulbs into this big light bulb box, and I'm going to go ahead and take those upstairs as well to relieve my little cleaning bin. A motto I really like to live by is if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And I really like this system that I have in here now. So I'm pretty much putting things back the way that they were before. Just a little different, a little more decluttered and clean and all of the things. Now I know what you're all wondering, are we gonna see underneath the machines today? No, we're not. We're not gonna go that far. Like I said, I was only planning on doing the decluttering part, but I did go a little bit farther, but this is definitely gonna take another, probably a good day of work. What I was able to get done in this video was about 2 days of work. And so I still need to, I want to deep clean the machines, and I also want to pull them out, of course, and deep clean underneath. And I also want to give the tile floor a good deep cleaning, even though we do get it, you know, swept and mopped and everything today. I want to really deep clean it, and I might talk about that again later. But, and then also like the window and like the walls behind the machines. But now we are going to go ahead and clean out my cleaning caddy, a little treat for you guys because this thing is disgusting. And it's really kind of on the low end as far as being stocked up. But we are going to clean everything out of here, and we're going to get this nice and fresh and ready to be restocked. Now, I know you're probably not supposed to put this in the washing machine, and I just noticed there's a tag in there. I didn't even notice it before to read that, but I'm going to put it in the washing machine anyway, and she came out pretty clean. I put her in there by herself. She came out pretty clean, so we're going to hang her up to dry, and I'm going to go ahead and haul that recycling out to the car so that I can take it the next day, and then we're going to call it a day on day 1. Back at it the next morning, and I am going to check out this thing. I saw that there was still some, it looked like dry soap or some kind of product down in there, so I did try to wipe it out again, but it didn't improve much. So good enough, right? And then we are going to go ahead and get all of this mess off of this machine here and load everything back into the caddy. Now you see that pink brush there, that is a face brush. It's actually not the greatest thing for your skin, so I thought about trying it to use it for cleaning, so that's why I have that in there, and I've never actually done it, but I did put fresh batteries in it, so I might have to try that out on the stovetop or something. But in this first pocket, I'm putting all of my hooks and hardware to hang pictures. And then in the next pocket, I'm going to put all of my cleaning tools, like my toothbrushes and my little razor knife that I keep. And you can use gift cards in cleaning, and baby toothbrushes as well. Did you guys know that? And then we also have my handy dandy duster, and we are going to go ahead and put my cleaning brush in this pocket on the outside and free up some of the space on the inside, because that's where I had been keeping it before. Now, I don't know why I have 3 Febreze bottles, but they all have some in there, and I'm just going to load those into the caddy for now, and I'm going to try to use up the ones that are almost empty. And I also hand washed this little liner for my little wire basket here that I keep my dryer balls in, and so I'm just going to put that back onto the basket, and we are about finished up with this part of the laundry room. She's feeling so much better already. But now on to the real dirty work. We got to get on this floor. This floor has been put off on the back burner for way too long, and it is way overdue for a good cleaning. And we also have these baseboards to tackle, because when I saw them, I couldn't live with them the way that they look any longer.
Always happens. It always happens.
I am always hitting my head on that little cactus plant. But anyways, I cannot believe how bad I let these floors get. Well, actually I can, because yeah, I've just kind of not wanted to do it, and I have plenty of things that I can do in place of it. So anywho, yes, we are gonna get these all swept up, but you guys see, okay, you see that there's a big K crack in one, I call it the K crack, in one of the tiles that actually happened not long after we moved in. And I think a lot of the reason why is because the floor in this room is definitely not level, and I feel like it's like on a slope, you know, like it goes up and then it goes down. So eventually these floors need redone, but we're okay for now. Going in hard with my homemade power wash, and we're going to wipe down these walls behind where the dirty laundry and recycling usually is. And this is where I go in a little too far on this project than I had planned. I told myself I was just going to do the baseboards and the floors, but when I saw the way the walls were looking, I just decided to go ahead and do it, and it is going to save me when I come back to deep clean. So happy to see all the nasties go, because there were just some disgusting ones in this room. I don't know, something got spilled and dust stuck to it, so there's that. And also I have to apologize for my little head towel thing that I'm wearing. I could have just took the 15 minutes to blow dry my hair, and you know, that would have been it. But instead, it actually ended up keeping my hair out of my face and out of my way for this. So yeah. onto this dingy door, and I don't know who was responsible, but someone put latex paint on this laundry room door here, and it's kind of been a little bit of everybody has picked some of the paint off at some point, including the doggies. And so yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. I reckon I need to scrape the paint off. I'm not sure how all of that, maybe just a new door would be the more ideal option. I'm not sure. Maybe you guys can let me know down in the comments, but we are at least gonna get the dirt and dinge off. I listened to a really good TED Talk the other day, and I will link it below for you because I think that every mom should hear what this woman has to say. But my biggest takeaway from it was that good enough is perfect, and that is just going to be the total vibe in today's video and probably in my life from here on out. I've gotten a lot better about just accepting the mess and accepting the times when I get behind, because this is real life and it isn't perfect. And so when you finish up watching this video today, I really think that you should go check that link out and give it a listen. Going in with the vacuum to get up as much of the debris that I had loosened up, as well as peeling paint. And that little white spot, it's actually a shadow, and I want to figure out what it's a shadow from because it was driving me nuts in editing. I was trying to figure out what it was, and then when I saw, it's definitely like a little light right there. But anyway, I almost forgot about this other nasty corner, and I'm thinking some kind of soap had spilled because you could see streaks running down like the side of the wall. But yeah, we're gonna get this all cleaned up too. Finally, it is time to mop, and I'm going in with my Bona mop, and I just put my thieves cleaner in here, and I also had added some oils in it to make it smell really, really good. And so we're just gonna scrub and scrub and scrub this floor, but I really want to find something that's good for getting this brightened back up because I feel like there's just so much dirt dirt trapped in all the crevices and all the little nicks and crannies because it's real nice and textured tile, and I just love mopping it. Can you tell I'm being sarcastic? I really hope so because I dread this chore. I don't know, it's so bad, and maybe it's because there's not that much of a satisfying after because it doesn't come as clean as I'd like for it to. But we're doing the best that we can for now. So dirty. All of that dirt was just in that room, but I am so happy with how everything came out and how clean and open this area is now. But since I took so long, that wraps up day 2, and we are moving on to the 3rd day in this video and another area that I have let get behind. Not as far behind as the laundry room, that's for sure, but this was part of my decluttering process that I was going through for a clutter-free home. So we are going to go ahead and tackle this area today as well. This space, formerly known as the closet underneath of the stairs, is located just off of the living room, and it's where we have, as you saw, the doggies' crates, and then I also keep their dog food here, and then we also have a lot of Wade's stuff like his remote control cars and his Hot Wheels set, and then there's also a Jenga game and a floor puzzle. Very random, but it functions the way that it is. But anyway, here's what I have to deal with on the reg. This hair situation with Lily, and it always is like this. This is like once a week it develops this much hair during this season right now. And Rocky's had a little bit of hair coming off of him too. So I think maybe they are just getting rid of the winter coats, possibly. I'm not sure. But we're going to go ahead and get all this hair out of here and get it mopped and sparkling clean. Just going back over the area with my vacuum and also the attachment so that I can get those corners extra good, and then we are going to go back in and mop. I had wanted to get to the living room in this video, but it's just not going to happen. I just didn't get as far as I had hoped this week on things, but it's okay because I definitely got a good bit done and a little more than I had planned to. So we will just tackle the living room on a different day. The day after this, I did give both doggies a good bath so that we are getting all of these odors out of the house because it's been getting kind of doggy smelling these days. But just showing you the aftermath of all the decluttering that we've done so far. And I also wanted to mention I did put everything I pulled out of the closet onto the carpet here, nice and neat, but I should have known that that wasn't going to last. I kind of already knew that it wasn't going to last. But since it was such a nice day, I decided to turn off the heat and open the windows and get some fresh air. Just going to do a quick little tidy up after Wade had his way with the situation that I need to declutter so that I can declutter it, and just going to do a little tidy up of the living room as well. This is another area that really needs my attention, but it's going to have to wait for another day. Wade and I had to spend some time trying to figure out which remotes went to which vehicle, and so that took a little bit more time than I had planned on, but we are just going to declutter this mess as best as we can, and we are going to get it all put away. It kind of looks the same as it did before, but I did manage to get these remotes all in a bin, so that definitely helped make it look a lot more organized, and it really has been functioning well in the days that we've had it this way. We've already been using this area more, just having it nicer. That's the funny thing. When you organize and deep clean and declutter spaces, they're more functional, and you're actually going to use them a lot more than you did previously. Don't look at that junk drawer. We're going to get that another day too. But now we're moving on to these crates. We are going to pull out the bottom things of them and get those all wiped down and nice and clean for the doggies.
Okay, I help you. Wheelies, kind of wheels, and you do walkies.
Mm-hmm. Oh, my heart. He is the sweetest little helper ever.
You're going to spray it right on the cloth. Keep spraying. Hold it straight up because the bottom is... No, straight up like that. Like it's a wall. Yep. Keep spraying. There you go. Keep going. There you go. Okay.
Wash it.
You want me to wash it?
Yeah.
All right, watch out.
And then try to spray again.
Spray this because it's almost empty. You can't spray it down. You gotta spray it straight. Okay. Alright, we're gonna let those dry. I can put the dogs back before we leave.
That's where your pants at.
Putting everything back in its place. I am so happy with how this turned out. I'm so happy to have this done, and it smells so much better in here now. So just before we go, I am going to take you guys outside and we're going to go see the chickens. We are back after school pickup, and this is usually when I come and see the chickens, and so I thought I would bring you guys along because you hadn't seen them in a while. And I'm also going to go ahead and before I get dinner started, I'm going to go ahead and brush Lily and get as much hair off of her before I end up giving her her bath the next day. And speak of the devil, here she comes. What? This girl loves getting brushed, and I love when it's warm enough outside so that we can do this outside. And when it's warm enough that the kids can play outside because it makes making dinner so much more peaceful.
Fun.
That brings us to the end of today's video. As usual, I will leave you with some before and after shots so we don't forget where we came from and all we've accomplished. Thank you so much for coming over, and I will catch you in the next one. Take such good care of you. Bye.
Stay